this place. Good luck.
Woohoo! Thanks for giving me my bed bath now.
Lie down, sir.
Well, I'll move over and you can join me.
No, thank you, and please keep your mask on.
Do as the nurse tells you, okay? Take him through to pt2. And you, settle down.
Settle down? I'm too young to be married. And I don't like kids.
Thanks for coming in.
Not at all. What have you got in resus?
2 traumas, MVA, status 1, status 2, and cumulative.
I'll take the traumas.
I'll take care of this lot. Sing out if you need anything.
Decent coffee would be nice.
All right, I'll take care of the chlorine inhalation if you shut that guy up.
The truth is, come the teenage years, any of us with any spirit ran off the rails at one time or another. But when I ran away from home, my parents were wise enough to know how to deal with it. They changed the locks and swapped my bed for a full-size snooker table. But seriously, they did let me roam, and that was smart of them because I had it in me to do it. If this book has one theme, it's about letting go. If the love is sincere, neither parent nor child will ever really let go. But if the love has been crushed by unthinking discipline or uncaring freedom, then the ties that bind can be dangerously loosened. But these parent-child ties are extraordinarily resilient, and it's very hard to cut them entirely. You know, it is hardly ever too late to repair them.
Guy will now take questions.
Yes.
How do you open up the lines of communication with a teenager who doesn't want to communicate?
If I have a particularly troubled teenager in front of me, one of the openings is to ask them how their parents relate to their brothers or sisters, what positive things they think their parents do, and also what mistakes the teenager sees them doing. When they start to understand this dynamic and examine it, they also begin to understand their own relationship to their parents, and therefore their own behaviour. Yeah.
You clearly advocate a psychological approach to behaviour modification. Given that, what are your views on drugs, like methylphenidate?
For those of you not familiar with methylphenidate, it's a drug used to treat attention deficit disorder. In any given individual, it can be appropriate or not, depending on good diagnosis. Dealing with a troubled teenager is one thing. Finding a doctor who's not full of himself, or in the pay of the big pharmaceutical companies, is another.
You're a lucky man. It could be a lot worse.
Mate, if I was lucky, I'd be in bed with her.
Cut it out and let the nurse do her job.
No, I'm serious. I love this woman. Puts on that good shit.
Okay, that's enough. Run those fluids through, see if we can sober him up. And keep an eye on his neuro-ops. Let me know if there are any changes.
Okay.
And Trent, settle down, I mean it.
That's so good. So.
You okay?
He put his hands where they shouldn't go.
Okay, I'll get our security guy to come in. Kev hates drunks who can't keep their hands off our nurses. You got me?
Oh, you're not fun.
I see you've been demoted to drunk tank.
Our backup took over.
Hey, that chest x-ray you ordered is going to take a while. They're paging another radiographer.
Okay, can we get this guy through next? I want to make sure he hasn't got a head injury on top of everything else.
Sorry, Justine's pushed in. The patient is in resus next.
It's a pity I can't get this guy some sedation.
Let's see if I can sort something for you.
You know, I never really got it. You were so not Libby's type.
Why not?
What, you liked having her pick out which underwear to wear and what aftershave to use?
It was nice knowing somebody cared.
You are so funny. A hard man 1 minute and then a pushover the next.
Yeah, what about you? Nice sweet church girl reverted back to barfly.
Feels like a million years since I went to service.
You miss a lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, times get tough and there are people you can lean on. And the Bible. Not that my Bible studies were anything great. Both a bit lost, aren't we?
Yeah. So, do you ever think you'd end up a god botherer?
Hardly. I was a finishing school brat. I never met a rule that I didn't go out of my way to break.
Yeah, this I remember.
Did I ever tell you about the time where I flashed Prince Philip?
This I have to hear.
I thought it went really well. Got a bit lively at the end.
Yeah, it's nice to see people enthusiastic about the kids.
Well, I'm officially a fan. I thought you made a lot of sense.
It was a good show. Very professional.
You sure put the heckler back in his box?
Hey, what was the story with that publisher's rep? It looked like you were arguing with him.
Yeah, I'm dumping them. But they're not doing enough for me. If I don't do a major talk show every 3 months, they're like, you're not working hard enough. Writers are supposed to write, not prostitute themselves with B-list celebrities.
So which publisher will you go with now?
I don't know, I'm exploring other options.
Everyone wants a piece of him. Tell Tony about the bet you made with Jack Nicholson.
You met Jack Nicholson?
Conned him out of $50.
We need to do a blood test. Is that okay with you?
The guy with the fractured wrist, he's still in a lot of pain.
How's his breathing?
Still working hard, 20 wrists per minute. The morphine barely touched the sides.
Yeah, well, better play it safe.
What about tanoxicam, 20 milligrams?
Sounds like a plan. I'll be there and check him out soon as. Oh, hey, what did you do to shut our singer up?
Oh, I couldn't.
Then why can't I hear him?
Well, I thought he needed better acoustics, so I moved him to a side room. I think he might be missing an audience. There's been barely a peep out of him.
I figured that I've been on that many talk shows, why don't I do my own?
It'd be fantastic.
Thank you very much, and you can be my first guest.
Yay! My 15 minutes of fame. What do I talk about?
The Secret Life of Doctors' Wives.
So this talk show, what's the theme?
Jerry Springer meets Dr. Phil. You get the insight, plus the laughs. Can't believe no one's thought of doing it before.
Actually, I think we might have.
Yeah, but not with me as the charming host.
No?
Dad, can we go? I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, I'm just getting into it.
Hey, why don't you take Tuesday home and me and Guy can go and check out some of his old haunts?
Excellent suggestion. All those in favour, say aye. Unanimously passed, except for Chris, who abstained on religious grounds and because he got boring.
Okay, give me your keys, though, in case you think it's a great idea to drive somewhere tonight.
Certainly, Captain Sensible. Bet the trains run on time at your place.
No, he's right. I'll have your keys, though, because you'll be over the limit.
Leave them both at the bar and you can pick them up when we come in for breakfast.
I love this girl.
And so I ended up having them both at once.
Excuse me, can we leave some car keys with you for collection tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll just slip them down here.
Thanks very much.
Well, you've certainly lived life to the full.
Yeah, and then I turned into this good girl. I was so over it.
Sounds like I hooked up with the wrong girl.
Well, you're unhooked now, aren't you?
Verbal stat order, 20 milligrams tanoxicam IV. Dr. Weston will sign for it in a minute.
Tanoxicam, 20 milligrams.
This is an anti-inflammatory and a pain reliever. Should help you over the next 24 hours.
How does the breathing feel now? Any easier?
A little.
I'm just going to take your obs again.
Yes.
Yes?
I feel funny. My chest. Thugs got up.
What's happening?
Mark! Get the crash cart. You'll have to move aside, I'm afraid. Anaphylaxis.
I'm responsible to what?
The tanoxicam.
I didn't order any.
What are you talking about? You ordered me to give it 2 minutes ago.
Adrenaline, 1 in 1,000.
See you later then.
Man, it's been a while since I had an all-nighter.
I feel like I never got to know the real Claire.
Ah, the old bad Claire.
I like bad Claire.
It's funny though, bad Claire would be completely trashed by now, but I'm stone cold.
Good. You up for a bit of fun then?
What's going on?
You ever been for a ride in one of these?
Where did you get those?
You left at work, remember? Thought we could bring some much-needed luxury into our humble lives.
Oh, you mean steal a car?
I mean borrow a car for a spin around the city. Won't even break the 11th commandment.
Yeah, right.
Come on, we deserve this.
It is a nice car.
Nice. How much these things cost? Anyway, you know what they say? Life without risks is just waiting around to die.
What's the live fast, die young, leave a beautiful corpse? I don't know.
Okay. You and Libby can just grow old together.
Hey!
Oh, I don't know, 2 old spinsters living their nice, safe lives.
Shut up.
It's more like it. Buckle up, baby. I'm gonna make this thing howl like a whipped dog.
I'll be right now, mate. What possessed you to give that drug?
You gave me a verbal order of 20 milligrams tanoxicam. I gave it, or started to.
I never said to give it. I said it sounded like a plan and I would be there to see about it soon as.
They've taken Jack upstairs to HDU.
He's going to be okay.
Oh, absolutely. HDU's on the next level.
We'll talk about this later.
When we fill out the incident report, right?
Show us what you've got.
Morning.
Hi. Want some toast?
Thank you. Coffee?
Yes, please.
Sorry, I forget. Should you be having coffee if you're on methylphenidate?
I'm not supposed to have too much, that's all. Just one a day doesn't hurt.
Guess not. So how come you're up so early?
Must be still running on San Fran time.
You got back weeks ago. More likely it's the medication. You know, insomnia is a side effect. Nervousness too, but you don't seem to suffer from that.
And I usually sleep okay. This morning I just woke up early.
I'd actually begun to wonder if you're taking them at all.
I am.
If, for whatever reason, you weren't, or you didn't want to, or you just wanted to talk things over, Tony and I are always ready and willing to listen. Anytime.
Thanks. I'm fine.
Bed is going to be very good.
It is. Very good.
I think somebody's getting a little ahead of themselves.
Me? Never.
So back to the IV then. Hey, what are you doing?
You're gonna love this, but you'll have to trust me.
You know I don't trust you.
Well, I really wish you'd start.
Hey!
No, keep driving.
No, wait, way too scary.
It's a nice straight road. There's no other traffic round. No, I'll guide you. Now, come on, pick up the pace.
You are mad.
Yeah, but how mad are you? Come on, Claire. Come on, put your foot down. Come on, Claire. Come on, Claire. Come on.
That was the worst shift on record.
It's not over yet. We still have that incident report to fill out. Hey, latest is Jack is holding his own.
Well, that's more good luck and good management.
Excuse me? I have nothing to reproach myself for as far as this case goes.
We came very close to losing him.
No, we didn't. And that's mostly due to me.
Oh, how can you say that?
The bad news is, Jack's girlfriend heard you arguing. She claims you couldn't agree who was responsible for administering the drug. The worst news is she's going to make a complaint. So my question is, whose mistake was it?
I did not order that drug.
You gave me a verbal order.
I said I would review the situation.
I know what you said. I was there. If you think I'm going to take the fall for this, Mark, you're very much mistaken.
I'll have to notify Chris.
Right.
If there's any permanent brain injury or worse...
If I had ordered that drug, then yes, I would be kissing my career goodbye, but I didn't.
I find it hard to believe a nurse of Brenda's experience would assume you had when you hadn't. Ultimately, the responsibility is yours.
For Ireland's next big star is on, and for the first series, Donny O'Shea shows off the best of the West as the All-Ireland Talent Show returns Sunday at 6:30 here on RTE1.